Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Red Diamond, and I am here today with a very special guest of mine, and I'll allow her to introduce herself, and we are going to talk about some issues that she sees present and just getting her perspective and our perspective. I think it's good when we were able to have a youth step in here and kind of give us their viewpoints. So let's start by you introducing yourself.
Hello everyone, I am Quiet Pickel, good old Red Diamond Jr. And today we're going to be talking about coronavirus and how it's affecting school, specifically high school. So we all know that they've changed the way kids are going to be going back to school about 3 times now. And they finally settled on completely online schooling. And I feel like that's probably the best alternative. I'm surprised that wasn't the first option. But it's also raised a lot of questions for me. Because if we had used computers, when we were in school, we used computers. But I'm like, they're going to be handing out all these computers to kids, supposedly, if they're going to be doing online school. Because not everybody has a computer. But those computers had a lot of technological issues. And it really makes me wonder, how hard are they going to be grading this year with this pandemic going on? You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Especially, with the AP tests and testing. We didn't have finals.
So, AP means what,
Advanced placement. The College Board AP test.
And you guys did not have finals?
Mm-mm.
So what alarms you the most about if you guys were to have to go back to school right now, in the building?
People being irresponsible.
Like who, the teachers or the parents or the kids?
Mostly the students, because not everybody wants to wear a mask all day, every day. And then they'd be complaining a lot. And then parents, they tend to send their kids to school with the flu. And that looks exactly like the coronavirus right now.
What about how they said they would keep the bathrooms clean every hour or so? That doesn't make you feel more comfortable?
I feel like that's kind of unrealistic. Because mostly they used to clean the bathrooms every morning or every afternoon. And they just there's too many bathrooms in the school for them to be cleaning the bathrooms that consistently. I don't even think there's enough janitors.
Okay, so if they're sending out all of this technology and stuff,
mm-hmm.
What about how do you feel about the kids that don't have access to the internet or any way to get somewhere to the internet? Some people's moms and dads will have to go to work. Mm-hmm. I think you're very blessed in that area where you have your mom who's a business owner and can be here with you. Everybody is not in that same situation. Some parents have to go to work. Mm-hmm. So what if they don't have internet at home and that child has no way to get anywhere to the internet? What do you feel about that? How should they be graded?
I'm not even sure. I've thought about that too, because not everybody has internet at home. I had a friend in math class. He'd ask the teacher if he can get his work in a packet because he didn't have internet at home. And it really makes me think you can't grade all these kids the same because it's so many different home situations. Mm-hmm. Some families got 1 computer and 5 kids needing an online school. Some families don't have any electronics,
Or what about the kids that are going to school and their parents don't speak English?
Mm-hmm.
And they are the native English speakers in their homes, and then they're having, they're old enough to speak English or maybe read English, but not necessarily teach themselves all of that curriculum, and their parents aren't there to assist.
Mm-hmm.
But my mama always told me you never bring up an issue without extending a hand out. So what's some solutions you think? I think maybe small quarantine homeschool groups if you're able to.
Mm-hmm.
that meet up every so often? What do you think?
I definitely think that would work. Like homeschool groups at the library because they have computers and they have internet.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't even think about the computers at the library.
Mm-hmm.
So that would definitely be an asset.
Mm-hmm.
What about, some kids, despite of everything going on, was looking forward to school going back because it may have been the only meal they get, with the free breakfast and lunch.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you feel about those kids who may have to stay home but maybe sufficing breakfast and lunch? I think that they should have this, whatever your school bus stop was, like you walk to your school bus stop and the school buses deliver the lunches.
I think that's a great idea.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like walk to your bus stop and get your grab and go lunch and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And then I think it doesn't even have to be regular snack lunch because my school, they have the food pantry, and there's you can go in there and you could pick up a meal. Like sometimes at dismissal there'd be a line of people, just regular adults, and they'd go in kind of like the bread pantry we used to go to. So I feel like that's also a way they could get access to meals and things.
Okay, definitely. Well, I really enjoyed your perspective. Our time is a little short on here. Now, when can they listen for us again? Should we update them in a week or so about the new findings that we find about going back to school? And
we should. Absolutely.
I'm glad to hear you talk about it, Quiet Pickel.
Thank you.
We don't get a lot of kids that are speaking out on the issues or giving us their perspectives, and that's the thing. Kids just assume parents are all knowing, which we are. No, but a lot of information we get from you guys, and you guys communicating with us how you feel and what's going on. So I'm grateful that you did that, and you not only opened yourself up to me, but our Talk is Tea Red Diamonders. We don't have a name yet for our gang, but I guess we'll think of one. But thank you so much for joining us, and I look forward to us recapping on an update.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You want to give a shout out to anybody?
Shout out to my homie Pookie. I'm just kidding. I don't have a homie named Pookie.
Okay.
That's what they be doing on them on the news.
Yeah.
They get in the camera.
They be like, shout out to, first I want to say hey to my mama, West Side, East Side, Block 13th Street. No, ain't no nothing better, blah, 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 blah. You be like, okay.
All right.
Okay. We ain't even heard your name yet. But we gonna follow up and give an update, okay?
Okay.
All right, y'all. Y'all let us know what you think. Y'all give us some perspective, and we'll holler at you later. Bye.